Hi guys, welcome back to Too Cool for Middle School. I have been meaning to make this video forever. I've been saving footage for like a year and I just really wanted to commemorate this because it's like really a once in a lifetime thing. I really doubt that I'll get to be on the cover of a magazine again anytime soon, but it was so much fun to do once in my life. So if you're wondering what I'm even talking about, a little over a year ago, a writer from the magazine California Educator emailed me and asked if I would be interested in doing an article for like their back to school edition about teacher fashion. She found me through my YouTube channel, which is really cool because I know I don't have like the biggest channel or the most subscribers or anything, but it's really fun when companies or magazines or whatever, you know, reach out to me because they saw a video and they liked the information and they want to work with me. So that was just really cool that somebody from a magazine had seen one of my videos. It was actually a collaboration with Fernanda. It was a couple years ago that we did this video, but it was like teacher wardrobe staples. So I will link those videos below, even though I love so much talking about like books and history and pedagogy and teaching methods and all that kind of stuff on my channel. It has always been also about like teacher lifestyle and fashion because we still have to get up and get dressed every day, you know? And you want to feel good while you're teaching and you want to look good, you want to look professional, but you want to know how to find things that are available to a teacher on a budget and that are going to last you a long time and all of that. So that's one thing that I really do love about like social media and YouTube is that we can all share information like that and just kind of help make each other's lives easier. So anyway, that was the content that they wanted from me, and they also wanted to know if I had another teacher friend who also worked in public schools in California, because this magazine is run by the California Teachers Association. So teachers in California that are part of the union, they get this magazine every month. So of course I had to call my friend Latanya. She's had a YouTube channel for a long time as well, and she always talks about her outfits and she dresses really professionally and cute at the same time. So I was like, oh, this would just be totally perfect. She is the woman for the job and we love any excuse to get together and hang out. So anyway, they set up a day to come to my school actually and do a little photo shoot. We got to take a couple of pictures together and some of them were individual, and then like while one of us was taking pictures with the photographer, the writer was interviewing the other one, and we just got to talk about like the way that we approach our professional wardrobe, what we like to shop for, what we like to look for, the things that we avoid wearing to work, the things that we especially love, kind of the reasoning behind certain items. So it was just like, it was so fun just to sit there and do the interview. Oh, and we didn't know if we were going to be on the cover. We just thought we were going to be in the magazine, but they ended up putting us on the cover. We're like, what? This is us. These are our faces and our outfits and my school. And then we also have our article on the inside. Here's where we get to some of the behind the scenes stuff. So this picture, we were like, what are we doing? We felt like the Olsen twins or something. Like, what kind of a picture is this? The cool thing is that the article is about like back to school teacher fashion, but it was really about like the friendship and collaboration between me and Latanya also. Like they were so surprised that we met on the internet and that, you know, we do the same thing, like we have very similar content, and they're like, and you're not like competitive with each other? We're like, no, why would we be competitive? Like we can help each other and work together. So they just like thought that that was very interesting. I don't know what that says about what we assume about like women and like teachers and like people that do social media, but we're like, no, we're friends. So the inside of the article is really cute too. I wish actually we were able to get like some of the digital copies of these pictures. I wonder if we can. I kind of want to email the writer. So they did a little bit on me, they did a little bit on Latanya, a little bit on us both. So we basically got like 4 pages in this magazine. Oh yeah, here's the paragraph. Let me read this to you. It says, their districts are 30 miles apart, but Megan Forbes and Latanya Robinson enjoy getting together for coffee and bouncing ideas off of each other when it comes to fashion, classroom decor, staying organized, maintaining a balance between work and life, and the latest techie trends. It should be noted that the YouTube stars could easily have become rivals, but instead reached out to each other on social media and became friends, demonstrating character traits they hope to instill in students. And this is back when LaTanya had her purple hair. I love it. So another really funny thing was that, okay, this magazine is distributed like throughout California, but they're based in Sacramento. So people in Northern California got their copies before people in Southern California. And I'm from Northern California, and I'm from a really small town. And my dad was a teacher, and he was friends with, you know, his fellow teachers who were my teachers. So I still know like all of my middle school teachers like pretty well, because they would come over to our house for dinner and barbecues and stuff and whatever. So I got like a little bit awkward and flustered, I think, when I was doing the interview portion, and I really did not think she was gonna put this in there. Let me find it. I don't know why I said that. This is true, but I don't know why I said it out loud. Okay, this is a quote from me. It says, "Students notice," she observes, meaning me, "I had a teacher in middle school who wore the same pants every day. I don't know if they were the exact same pair or he had multiple pairs, but I can still remember students talking about it." That's like my only quote in this article. I'm not sure why I said that, but it is true. We had a teacher in middle school, and we would like keep a little tally of how many days in a row he wore the same khaki pants, because middle schoolers can be cruel. All of my former teachers are still teaching. They're like kind of just barely starting to retire, but anyway, they all still got the copy of this magazine, and they saw my face on it, and they're like, "Oh cool, my former student." And then they all flip through and they're like, "Is that me? Am I the teacher that wore the same pants every day?" So as soon as this came out in Susanville, I had all these messages on Facebook from like my former teachers like, "Was that me? Were you talking about me? Wore the same pants every day?" And actually the teacher who I was talking about never reached out to me, so I was able to honestly say, "No, it wasn't you," to all of them. I think I told them who it was. And they're like, yeah, okay, yeah, he did. But it was just so cute. Like all these people from Susanville, my hometown, were like taking pictures of it on their coffee table. It came in their mailbox and like put it on Facebook and everything. So it was really cool that, you know, all these people that I grew up with got to see it, and they were like excited. I wish I had not said that one thing. Like I really kind of thought that was like off the record. Like I was just making a joke about that, but now I know better. So even looking back at this now, like we gave some pretty good advice. So even if you're not a California teacher, or maybe you threw this out or something, I will link the article down below. Anybody can go read it. It was just such a fun thing for us to do, and we felt like divas for a day, but we couldn't talk about it for like a few months. That's how all this stuff always is. Like you do it, but then it takes a long time before it's actually like produced and ready to be released. So it kind of felt like it was like over by the time it came out. So then of course like all of my colleagues got it too, and I don't really talk about this kind of stuff at work. It's like, you know, it's a little bit embarrassing. It's kind of hard to explain, I guess. Like if you're in this like YouTube, Instagram bubble, like you get it, but if you're not, it's hard to explain. So I never talk about this kind of stuff with my colleagues really. So most of them were like shocked to see our school and my face on this magazine that comes to their mailbox every month. None of them even knew it was happening, but it was just funny. Like one of the older teachers at our school, like he just retired actually, but he was so surprised and he was so supportive. He was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so cool." He brought it in his backpack. He had showed his wife, and of course my principal already knew about it because we had to like film there, you know, do the pictures. But he was like, "I'm gonna show this to our principal. This is so cool." I was like, "Oh, thanks." So it was super fun. And this was the August-September 2018 issue. LaTanya recently like got hers framed really nicely at Michael's, so I think I need to do that too. Hers looks really good, so I'll have to copy that. So anyway, I just want to give you a little behind the scenes of like how that came to be. And now it has been like a year since I took this footage, but we also got some behind the scenes footage that I needed to save until the issue had come out, and then I just never got around to like putting it all together. So I'm gonna put it together right now. I had two of my little 6th grade students like take behind the scenes footage for us. They were awesome. They're like really good at this. This was back on my old really cheap camera. So yeah, let's roll that footage, go back in time, and look at our very fancy photo shoot. Hi guys, welcome to my fairly clean classroom. I'm gonna have a photographer in here today. This is a little bit out of the usual for me, but if you live in California, you might get the CTA Educator magazine every month and flip through it maybe. So in the month of, I think like August, I'm actually gonna be in there, but they have to, you know, shoot everything a little bit early. So They are coming to my classroom today to talk to me about like back to school fashion and just like the staples that teachers need in their wardrobe. So I took a half day and I've been using most of the day to just clean my classroom. Why does everything in the classroom get so dusty? There is dust on everything. It was really, really messy in here. And we have the tables like just facing forward because it is the week of SBAC testing, so I have to have them that way. Ooh. Okay, time for the last period of the day. But I hate them like this because it's really hard to move around in here. It's hard to like get to people and help people. So I will be moving them back as soon as testing is over, but I'm just gonna leave them like this for now. So anyway, I did a little bit of cleaning. Let me show you some things we've got going on here. I just got these new bookcases, bookshelves, and those are all of our English books. And then I'm gonna do some lit circles next year. I got a grant to purchase all of these books. They're all about like the Industrial Revolution and working conditions. So this is kind of a new little section over here. These are my history students. Now over here, this is the fun area. This is my little dressing room, basically. I'm not gonna be changing in here, obviously, but this is where I'm keeping all my clothes. So I just went ahead and bought one of these clothing racks from Target because I figured it would be just useful in general to have. So I brought a couple of outfits. I don't really know how many outfit changes we're gonna do, but just thought I would give myself a few options. Got some shoe options down here, a couple of clothing options, and then a really dirty mirror right here. I don't think I'm gonna wear this for the shoot. Let's see. Hi. This is just what I wore to school, and I've been like cleaning all day in it basically, but very comfortable. Honestly, this is like what I wear most of the time. So yeah, just like tennis shoes and a dress and a chambray shirt. So let me see if I can go find some Windex actually. That's what I need now. Here's the rest of the room. It's looking pretty clean. Pretty happy with it. Oh my goodness, I just tried to like move this mirror a little bit so that I could see fully, and look what I did. I just broke off the top corner, so I'm sure that's not safe to have broken glass around children, but we're just gonna have to work with this for right now.
Yeah, just in front of you. Use both hands. Let me do that. Yeah. So you have a really big smile. So I want less of a smile. Pretend it's Friday. No, pretend it's Monday. Just kind of relax. There you go.
Am I like too white? Like should I put on a different top maybe?
Or would it be too like a classic floral?
I can put that those two striped cardigan back on.
I think just trying to find a balance between being comfortable and then also looking professional, but it's a long day on your feet, so you want to make sure that you're comfortable for that long day. I really like kind of more flowy things. I like basics that are kind of simple. I'm trying to do sort of that like capsule wardrobe idea.
Do you like a little bit of, you know, color and print?
I do. I still like to mix in prints and color and just have more quality pieces rather than a lot of cheaper clothes.
Does she dress pretty good?
Yeah, she just.
Can you guess who that was?
She's like a great.
Yeah, I could take a hit. That's very rude.
I know, right? I was like, you know, I still control your grades.
Yeah.
No, yeah. I don't even want to have a chance that something like that is going to happen.
So long is good.
I love long. I'll go for long tunics, long shirts. I don't think I even own anything right now that is
like more of a normal length. I just dress to suit your body. And I would also say that I feel like I'm nicer when I like my outfit. So it is important to wear something that you feel good in every day, even if you feel like fashion's not that important. You're gonna be more confident and be more comfortable and just have an easier time relating to people if you're comfortable with how you look. So find some things that fit well and look good and make you feel good.
Oh, that worked out really well.
That's great.
We've done a couple of videos sort of like collaborating with each other, and then we've just met up for coffee a couple times because we don't live too far away, so
So for this one,
we've been able to hang. And these are also Target.
Are they comfy?
They are, so I still wear like wedges or kind of chunky heels. Yeah, because to me they're comfortable.
I told her I'm going to take pictures with this classic photographer. So now I'm like very self-conscious.
Oh, look at you.
Oh, that's nice.
last shot, you put the little Yep. You're gonna be right inside. Yep. So I'm gonna have you take about a step towards you though, and then move your fingers and then
All right, we just finished like a full-on photo shoot.
Yes, we did.
Oh, that's intense. I don't know how models do it.
You don't know how hard it is to get your hand in just the right spot until someone's like, no, that's not where I want your hand.
Like no. And then the photographer was like, you're smiling really big. And I was like,
You're like, I thought I had a great smile.
fix your face, fix your hand. But I'm sure it will all come out lovely. So we will link everything and show you the
actual footage or the actual pictures.
the article. And we got to talk about a lot of good like
Yeah,
fashion
fashion
advice
stuff.
and stuff. So they asked really good questions. Like they're very good at their jobs.
Yeah,
so.
they're really sweet. The photographer was really cute. He had very particular ideas about clothing,
Yes.
which I was surprised by.
Yes.
But he was very nice. And the lady that interviewed us was great. So
So we'll be showing all that too. So it was really fun. You know, not a typical thing that teachers get to do
No.
on a Wednesday, but we got to be in a fashion shoot today.
it was
so
so fun.
It's cool.
glad I took the day off. It was a great reason.
Worth it for
Yeah.
the fame.
Aw, I'm so glad I have all that footage now. It's such a cute memory. So thank you guys for watching. Go check out that article and definitely check out LaTanya's channel if you haven't before. And down below, let us know your back to school fashion tips for teachers. All right, thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.